And welcome back to the channel, guys. This is season 50 episode 34, and you join us for league match 23. And yeah, it's a little bit of a weird one because Milehouse Rangers, they're playing a dodgy lineup, but Runnymede Rangers, we're going in 6th in the division. Milehouse Rangers are 13th. Yeah, just talk about Milehouse Rangers. So they've got a forward in the defensive line. Not sure what that's about, but they were playing him into match day, and I've just checked, and they played him in the defensive position. So that's a little bit weird. But Runnymede Rangers, we played a 4-4-2. We've gone strong up front and in midfield. In fact, the only weakness that we've got is Cabo. He's been rotated left fullback, and Delarue as centre back. But this might be the last time that we see Delarue in action because there's news on the transfer front. So, Runnymede Rangers, we're going in on 68 skills, and we're going in with our famous home shirt, the white kit. So let's go straight over to the stadium, and we can see not quite a sellout by any means because our sellout is obviously 18,000, and we've got a crowd of just over 15,000. So players are ready, officials are ready, and the game kicked off, and it was Runnymede Rangers. We had the initial possession, and indeed we were camped in Milehouse Rangers half, and indeed there was a scream from the goalkeeper. He's gone down injured on 7 minutes, and unfortunately he's had to go down the tunnel. So they brought on a replacement, and in the confusion, in the mayhem, Runnymede Rangers, we took advantage. Schroeder, he scores on 9 minutes. After initial shock, Milehouse Rangers defence started to play a lot better, and indeed their replacement goalie, he started to play really well, and so kept us at bay, and nothing else to report going into the first half break. So quick pep talk, lads, more than the same please, and put them back out. And indeed, history often repeats itself, often rhymes, but Morrison again, so he's gone down this time. So this is their centre-back. He's got injured now. He's gone down a tunnel on 59. And, you guessed it, we took advantage of the mayhem because Costa, he scores on 64. So it's 2-0. Runnymede Rangers, we've taken our foot off the gas. I think Milehouse Rangers, they don't want to get any more injuries, so they're playing it safe. We're playing it safe, so we've gone into full time. Runnymede Rangers 2, Milehouse Rangers 0. Yeah, it's definite shame. When you see players get injured, and it's those sort of games that can prove pivotal. If they're really bad injuries for especially 2 players in one game, they can change a team season. So we wish them a speedy recovery for both of their injuries. Okay, so let's go to Itsagoal, and we can see it's official. Runnymede Rangers 2, Milehouse Rangers 0. And if we look at the match stats, it was all one-way traffic. Runnymede Rangers 80% possession. Delarue, man of the match. That's probably his last one for Runnymede Rangers. And it looked like we wasted a lot of opportunities as well, in the fact that 18 shots, only 6 on target, as opposed to 5 shots and 2 on target for Milehouse. So let's see how that translates in the league. And top 4 teams all won, so status quo stays the same. Spartak lost again, so we're within 4 points. I don't think we're going to catch them, but we are within 4 points. And breathing down our necks is Surface Locker and Aardvark. Look at that, just 1 point behind. And considering the recent transfer moves, both Surface Locker and Aardvark have bought a new midfielders, so it's got a good chance of overtaking Runnymede Rangers, but we'll do our best to stop that. Then there's a little 4-point gap, and then Viking, they have started a little winning streak, and then Southport Superstars won as well. So going down to the bottom of the division, we've got Finkford second, then Bucharesti, then Galaxy Dreams, and it's nice to see Tigers making their way up the league. Cool, right, let's go to transfer news. So, yeah, here's our news in the fact that we've got transfer latest. Initial negotiations are happening with De La Rue. So, fully expect to sell him by tomorrow night. So, stay tuned, see how much we get for De La Rue. Okay, another thing I wanted to show you was in community forums. Is a question that I often ask myself and sometimes that I get wrong. So if you go to forums and then if you go to new general discussion forums, there's that one on the red skills players. So what Ramster 59 is asking is, you know, when you're on a transfer and you're buying a player, I think he's just got one with a load of red stats. He's asking how can you tell that it's players fully maxed out or not. And then, yeah, Fire Silver puts on the hyper contract, they put some really good explanation together. Yeah, you can either ask the manager, and but they A, don't have to answer, and B, don't have to tell you the truth, really. Or Fire Silver says more practical, just keep a tab. As soon as you notice you want that player, keep a tabs on literally all a player's attributes and see if they are going up. Obviously within the 3 or 4 days, if none of them are moving, then you know. But yeah, also you can go by their fixed attributes. So if their fixed attributes are say mid-70s and the player's still on 62, that might be an indication, but some players max out early, so you just can't tell. So that was a interesting thread. Obviously you can read it in its entirety if you go to that bit of the forum. Cool, right, well, we've covered that. Let's go to match day, and it's another league game for Runnymede Rangers. But before we go into that, look at that. We've got a reserve game in a day or so, and then also we've got a Saturday game against +1 577 in the ITG Cup round 2. So got to be favourites for that, surely, Runnymede Rangers. So let's go and preview our team selection then. So this is Think for a Second. They are the bottom bit part of the league, and look at that. They have got a team ranging from about 60s all the way down to about 30s. So they got a mixed bag, and indeed you can see it in their stats. But it looks like they're going 3-5-2. We just don't see that a lot, and they're going in on 56. So I've picked out a team. Yeah, definitely some team rotation here, especially up front. And this might well be the last time that we see De La Rue, because I might well play him one more time. And indeed, we're going in on 63. So 56, 63. Hopefully that is enough, but we shall see. So join us tomorrow to see if we've got this team selection right. Just wanted to show you one concern that I've got in the fact that there's a lot of yellow cards, a lot of players with yellow cards. So the suspensions are going to start to appear in the next few games. Cool, that's all I wanted to bring to your attention on this episode. So if you've got any comments on what you've just seen, then you know what to do. Put them downstairs, and while you're down there, subscribe, smash the likes, and as always, don't just tune in, join in on itsagoal.org. Thanks for watching.